Hey guys, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and today I'm asking the question, if we are using a medical app, should that medical app have been clinically tried and verified to be medically accurate? And the reason why is because we are finding some very interesting evidence that sleep tracking apps on phones are giving people both anxiety and insomnia. Now, this is coming from Dr. Guy Leschziner, and basically he is a sleep disorder specialist, and he was looking or speaking at the Cheltenham Science Festival, and he said, and I quote, "We've seen a lot of people who have developed significant insomnia as a result of either sleep trackers or reading certain things about how devastating sleep deprivation can be for you." Now, a high portion of his patients that are seeking treatment for insomnia basically say that they're showing up rather with their phones and a whole bunch of data about what their sleep patterns actually are. But here's the thing, most of these apps are not clinically validated, and they only actually track movement and do not provide insight into the quality of sleep. So he goes on to say, and I quote, "My view of sleep trackers is fairly cynical. If you wake up feeling tired and you've had an unrefreshing night's sleep, then you know you've got a problem. If you wake up every day and feel refreshed, are awake throughout the day and ready to sleep at the same time every night, then you're probably getting enough sleep and you don't need an app to tell you that." Now, there have also been a series of case studies published last year by a team in Chicago that describe patients whose micromanagement of sleep using apps has led to a disorder called orthosomnia. Now, research shows that for most people, the optimum amount of sleep is around 8 hours or so, but this varies depending on population. And I think this is actually very interesting because we have a lot of different fitness trackers, fitness bands, health apps, all this kind of stuff. And if they're not actually being clinically tested or tried, then maybe we've got a bit of an issue. Now, we know some are very accurate and all of that, and some are not, but we can also look at other more serious issues like we had, for example, with Theranos. That is the company that basically went under after their founder, Elizabeth, cannot remember her last name, basically claimed that with like one drop of blood, they could do 300 tests. They couldn't do that. People were getting misdiagnosed to some very serious issues. And so I'm wondering that because we have this addiction to our mobile phones and our gadgets and stuff like that, if we are getting bad information on sleep, or let's say other things, let's say insulin levels, if it's not being tracked right because these apps haven't been clinically proven, or something else, then maybe we've got a very serious issue on our hands. There isn't necessarily a standard for this. I could literally go and publish any kind of app I want right now on either Apple or Android. On the Apple side, I'd actually have to be vetted through Apple, but that doesn't mean I'm clinically proven, and I could create my own step counter, my own sleep app, my own whatever, and pretty much base it on whatever I want to base it on. Telemetry, tracking, and on and on and on. So we're going to see where this goes, but I think it's something that we have to look at societally when we are downloading these things. It's not just reviews in terms of accuracy of step counters, but when we are actually getting insomnia and anxiety based on, this app that is not giving us accurate information, I think that's a problem, and I think we need to address that. And so that is your news of the day. Happy Friday, everyone. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And as always, stay safe and stay online. Thanks, guys.